What is going on, everybody? We are back for episode 4 of the NFL podcast. We have Braden, as you can see, and today we're going to be taking a deep dive in to what free agency of 2022 could be looking like. So hang on, let me go ahead and get this pulled up. So let's do free agent. Oh, stop, Raiden. Yes. Okay, there we go. All right, cool. There we go. Raiden, would you please stop with the pencil? All right. Okay, so we're gonna be taking a look at it. Okay. I don't know if I should wait around because Nick did say that he was gonna join, but I don't know when. All right, so let's go ahead and copy that. Are you kidding me, dude? Oh my God, I hate doing this on this stupid crap, dude. Paste. There we go. Okay, there we go. There it is. So if Nick or Dad or anyone wants to join, there's the link. I'm getting ready. What's up, Michael? I'm getting ready to go ahead and share the screens so we can get this taking a look at free agency underway. All right, first of all, I'm going to go through and read the top 100 free agents. However many they have on here, I think it's 100. We're going to be taking a look at all of them. We're going to go name by name, and then we are going to be taking a look at the free agents, and then at the end, we're going to be predicting where we think they're going to go and all that. So first and foremost is Vaughn Miller. We already pretty much knew that. Dude, would you stop, please? For the love of God, stop. Vaughn Miller is 1. Brandon Sherfield is 2. Allen Robertson is 3. Chandler Jones is 4. Chris Godwin is 5, although I don't think Chris Godwin is going to walk as a free agent. I think he's going to be tagged. Anyways, we got Nate Solder, Dante Flower Jr., which I don't think is right anymore because he just got released today by Atlanta. Devonte Adams, Ben Roethlisberger, which is not true because he's a retired football player. You know? All right. Tyrann Matthews, Cameron Robertson, Andrew Norwell, Armstrong. We got Stefan Gilmore, Calais Campbell, Jason Pierre-Paul, Akeem Hicks, Devin McCourty, Duncan Brown, or Dunn Brown, or however the hell you say his name, Jerry Huggs, Will Fuller, which I'm going to be interested in seeing if he walks out of Miami. Marcus Williams, Marcus May, Brandon Williams, Ryan Jennings, Ryan Fitzpatrick. Okay, so we got a shitload of these people. All right. So let's just go straight through now. Now that we went through half of them, let's go and go through all the big time free agents of each team. Right? My God, I don't want this stupid. Dude, I don't want to click on that. I want to exit it. Okay, forget it. Apparently, you can't exit that stupid ass ad. Anyways, here we go. Vaughn Miller. All right, so Vaughn Miller signed a 6-year contract with the Denver Broncos that ran out this year. He was paid $114 million. So it ran out this year. So I don't think any of the money that he was getting paid while being on the Rams was from the Rams, which makes me believe I think they're going to have a lot of money, especially where they just hosted the Super Bowl. Okay, I'm done, dude. You obviously can't exit out of those. It makes me believe. No, they did. They paid him $722,000 is how much the Rams paid him, which leads me to believe that where they only had to pay him that little, they're especially where they hosted the Super Bowl, they're probably gonna re-sign Vaughn Miller. To be honest, I mean, let's all be honest. He's one of the best outside linebackers in the game. Yeah, he's 32 years old, but he's still going strong and he can make tackles and shit. He proved that all throughout the playoffs and in the Super Bowl as well. So I think if you sign him long term, you're probably gonna have to pay him around what the Broncos did. Um, but where he's 35, I say you probably give him, or 32. I mean, I say you give him a 2-year contract. He'll be 34 after it's up, and you'll have to pay him probably fucking $40 million for 2 years, which is fair for one of the best tackles in the game, in my opinion. So I think he's going to stay with the Rams, in my opinion. All right, Brandon Sherfield. I don't really like him, to be honest, but I know Washington does. He's 30 years old. He signed a 1-year contract, but it was not from the Washington football team. It was from him getting franchise tag. And the 1-year deal was worth $18 million. I say no. I say he is not going to come back to the Washington Commanders. Who is that? I say no, he's not going to come back to the Washington Commanders. I think that's why he tried to get gone after the last year's because he doesn't want to be on their team anymore. I think the only way he comes back is if they re-sign him, but we gotta wait and go through and see who all the rest of their free agents is. Allen Robertson, he's another big time free agent. He's out of Chicago. He's 28 years old. He got a 1-year, $17 million contract. Yes. He got a 1-year, $17 million contract with the Bears. I'm going to say no, that the Bears and him both agreed after what happened this season that he walked. And the reason why I'm saying this is because Allen Robertson, when healthy, is a top 5 wide receiver. But for some reason, Justin Fields, who is your quarterback for the future, does not like throwing to Allen Robertson for some reason. So why keep him and why pay high money for him when there's going to be a team out there that wants him and would use him? The only way I could see them doing that is if they franchise tag him. If they franchise tag him and then trade him to a team, which would be some bullshit. But I mean, it would make a lot of sense because you could get back some high price for him. So, anyways, yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm saying no. I think he's going to be out of Chicago. But like I said, the only way is if they resign him, and that would make a lot of sense. Chandler Jones. This is a dude that I have heard to been rumored to a lot of activity of maybe coming back to New England. I don't know if it's true or not. He signed a 5-year, $82 million contract with Arizona. I highly doubt that Bill will pay anywhere near that amount of money. We might give him a 2 to 3 year contract worth like $30 million or something. And I don't know if he's gonna accept it or not. But my point is, I think if I'm being completely honest, I think he's gonna stay in Arizona. I think he's either gonna resign there or they're gonna franchise tag him. But I don't want to say that with 100 confidence because I don't know who their other free agents are. But I know that Chandler Jones has been for some time now a key piece around their defense. So yeah, I don't think Chandler Jones is going anywhere. So I think he's either going to stay there or be franchise tagged with Arizona. All right, Chris Godwin. This is the wide receiver I would love to have, but you'll see why I'm saying that in a minute. Anyways, he's 25 years old. He signed a 1-year $15 million contract with Tampa Bay Bucks. But again, it wasn't a 1-year deal with the Bucks. It was a 1-year deal by getting franchise tag. I think Chris Godwin is going to be a tool piece to pull somebody through, to pull him over there to say, hey, you could be our next quarterback, Deshaun Watson. Look who we have, Chris Godwin. We also have Mike Evans and all that offense. So they're going to try to, bolster him in by keeping Chris Godwin. And not only that, I think they see him as a piece around it. Like, with Chris Godwin, I think they like having Mike Evans with Chris Godwin and all that shit. They like having pieces around their quarterback and everything. So I think they are going to keep him. I'm really interested in seeing what a long-term deal looks like with him because I feel like after the season he's had, if you're going to sign him to a 2-year contract, or even a 3-year contract, it probably has to be somewhere up towards $30 million. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. But anyways, hang on. Let me drop the link again. If anybody wants to join and talk about this and everything, and where you guys think all the teams or all the players are going to end up, there is the link. Anyways, yeah, Chris Godwin, I think, is staying in Tampa. That's just my opinion. All right, let's before I waste all the damn time, let's go team by team and see who their free agents are, and then we will decide from within there whether the team is going to keep them or not. We already did Chandler Jones. Like I said, I think he's staying. Zach Ertz. Again, he didn't come to Arizona until the back half of the year, but I think he's going to be staying in Arizona because that man balled out ever since getting traded to Arizona. Okay, so he signed a 5-year, $42 million contract with the Philadelphia Eagles. And the Eagles paid the majority of that, but the Arizona Cardinals did have to pay $5 million. And this is all I'm saying. If you was willing to take a man for 1 year and pay $5 million, that damn well proves to me right there that you're willing to re-sign this man. So that answers my question. Yeah, I think Zach Ertz is going to stay in Arizona. So, if he leaves, the only other team I could see that he goes to is Indianapolis to be with Carson Wentz. AJ Green, no. I'm just gonna go ahead and say it now. I do not see him staying there. He signed a 1 year, $66 million. He only got paid $2 million out of that. But yeah, AJ is 33. Was he a good fit for Arizona? Yeah, I think he was. Well, actually, yeah, I think he could stay there. It's gonna depend on what actually happens in free agency with Arizona on that, because AJ was playing as their number 2 wide receiver. But if they draft somebody or get another one, I don't see him returning back. But if they can't find anyone, then I could see them maybe signing him to another 1 year contract, 2 year contract like they did this time. You know? All right. So let's see. How old is he? Matt Williams. He is 27 years old. I'm really interested in seeing how this is gonna work out, because if they resign him, then they're definitely not gonna resign whatchamacallit. He's not, they're not even gonna resign whatchamacallit. But Zach Ertz. But if they resign Zach Ertz, I'm interested in seeing if they resign Matt Williams, because you did not get him for cheap. 2 years for a 2 year, $7 million contract for a damn player I've never even heard of in my life. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. I'm just not seeing it. Anyways. Okay, here's another big time name. James Conner. He's 26 years old. You gave him a 1 year contract for $1,000, and this man balled out this season. He was by far your best runner in Arizona in a long time. I say yes. I say they're going to resign James Conner, and they're going to resign him big. They're going to resign him to about a 4 to 5 year deal, and they're probably going to pay him upwards towards $50 million. You know, and that's what I just see happening. Andy Lee's on here. Here's another big guy name person, Christian Kirk, 25 years old. I feel like Christian Kirk has got to be your number one priority of start re-signing people. Like, you gave him a 4 year, $5,000 million. That's not gonna get it done. Like, Christian Kirk could easily play outside wide receiver number 2, but they used him as the inside. And when you have him inside, he's easily one of the best slot receivers there is in the entire National Football League. And he's only 25 years old. Dude, if you let Christian Kirk walk, do you realize how many teams are going to be going after him? Damn, I hope New England gets him if he walks. You know what I'm saying? Like, honestly, in 4 years, $5 million isn't going to get done anymore. I feel like you're going to have to pay him. I could see a 4 year, $13 million deal, maybe. I could see a 5 year, $20 million deal happening. But somewhere's in there, you're going to have to pay Christian Kirk the money, is what I'm trying to say. You're going to have to pay him the money. Yeah, that's all the big time people for Arizona. All right, let's move on. We're going to Atlanta now. Save for Atlanta. Okay, nobody's in there yet. All right. Dante Flower Jr. again is not on there anymore. He got released today. So he's not on there anymore, which is very, very interesting because according to this thing, he was the highest paid player off of their team, off of free agency wise, and he was only 27 years old, and he was their number one ranked person too. So I'm very interested in seeing why the hell they released him. Anyways, with him being gone, let's take a look at Cordell. Cordell, 30 years old. He got signed to a 1 year, $3 million deal. And with how good he was this year, I'm going to say yes. They do resign him. And if you don't, there's going to be another team that resigns him because there's going to be a team that signs him because Cordell is one of those type of players. He's like Deebo Samuel. He can play running back and a wide receiver at the same time. You know, and I feel like there's plenty of different ways to use him. Um, so yeah, I think Cordell's gonna be staying in Atlanta. But I don't see it happening on a 1 year deal, $3 million. You're probably gonna have to pay him two years, 10 million. Somewhere's in there. Let's see. Aidan Hearst. Hayden Hurst is a really, really interesting name to me. He is coming off a 4 year, $11 million deal with the Baltimore Ravens. Do I see Atlanta paying him $11 million? No, I do not. And I'm saying that for one reason because where they already have um where they already have um fuck, what the fuck is his name? Kyle Pitts. Where they already have him. They're not gonna sign Hayden Hurst to $11 million. They're probably gonna pay him to as if he was a blocking tight end, because that's probably what they're gonna use him as is their blocking tight end. Um, and then they'll use him every now and then on the main plays, but the main plays is gonna be Kyle Pitts. AJ McCarron. Okay, yeah, that's all the big time players I'm seeing on Atlanta. So let's move on to Baltimore. All right, Baltimore. All right, Baltimore, first and foremost, this is a big time name. And I understand that he's getting old, but he was a hell of a player for your defense. Calais Campbell, he signed a 2 year, $25 million deal with the Baltimore Ravens, including a $10 million signing bonus and a $20 million guaranteed. Was he worth the $25 million? I think he was. A lot of people would argue that, but I think he was. I don't think that they're going to resign him. I don't think they're going to give him that much money, though. A 2 year, $25 million is reasonable, but with him at 35, I can maybe see them giving him another 2 years. But it's probably going to be $15 million. And I don't know if Calais Campbell is going to sign that. They might give him the 25 again, but I'm not sure. Brandon Williams. He's 32. He signed a 5 year, $52 million deal with Baltimore. So I say yes, they're going to resign him. I don't know too much about this guy, but yeah, I'm going to say if they gave him a 5 year, $52 million deal, he must be good. And yeah, I'm going to say they're going to sign him again because he's only 32 years old and you always need defensive tackles. Sammy Watkins, 28. I'm going to say no. They signed him to a 1 year, $5 million deal. So it wasn't too much of a drop off or a loss for the Baltimore Ravens. But I'm going to say no, that they're not going to resign Sammy Watkins, because Sammy Watkins this year did nothing for Baltimore. There was hardly any games I watched of Baltimore that had him doing anything, you know? So I don't know. Justin Smith, Justin Houston. Dude, when the hell did the Ravens get this guy? He signed a 1 year, 2,000 or $2 million deal. Dude, I don't care how old Justin Houston is. If you can get that man for a 1 year, $2 million deal, 2 year, $5 million deal, Watkins has never done anything. Yeah, I 100% agree with that, Nick. I really do. He didn't do shit when he was with Kansas City, and he didn't do shit when he was with Baltimore either. So yeah, I definitely agree with that. Justin Houston now, on the other hand, if you can get that man for a 1 year, $2 million deal, or a 2 year, $5 million deal, or something like that, I say you do it. This man, yeah, he might be 33 years old, 32 years old, however the fuck old he is. But this man is going to bring the smoke for you game in, game out. He is a beast. He is a monster. Just saying. Jimmy Smith, he's 33 years old. He signed a 1 year, $3 million deal. I don't know. Some of these I might have to look at their stats to tell whether they're going to be returning or not. But again, I didn't hear too much of him. Latavius Murray, I'm going to say no. Devontae Freeman, I'm going to say no. They signed all these running backs to 1 year deals because theirs was hurt. They're going to use Gus Edwards and the dude that J.K. Dobbins, that they took out of the draft. That's their main ones. All right, we're moving on to Buffalo. Emmanuel Sanders is a very interesting one to me. Emmanuel Sanders is going to be returning. Emmanuel Sanders signed a 1 year, $6 million contract. Was he worth the 1 year, $6 million contract? I'm going to say yes. But any money past that, I'm going to say no, because majority of the catches was Stefan Diggs, as they should be. Okay, so the base salary they owed him was 2,000 or 2,800,000. Signing, he already paid 1 million of that. Adele Sanders goes back. Yeah. I don't know, man. I mean, if you could get him for cheap, I could see him going back. But if he's released from the Bills, I already have a feeling where he's gonna go, because Bill doesn't ever want to get any good wide receivers for our team. I feel like we're gonna sign him to a 2 year contract, and he'll be our number one wide receiver. He'll be our number one wide receiver coming to New England. All right, Carolina. Stefan Gilmore. I say yes, that they are going to resign Stefan Gilmore. He signed a 5 year, $65 million contract with the New England Patriots. And he signed an $18 million signing bonus and a $40 million guaranteed average. Okay, so New England in 2020 had to pay him $13 million. And once we traded him to Carolina, all they had to pay was $5 million. So for 1 year, $5 million, was he worth it? What are we thinking? Is Stefan Gilmore going to go back? I say yes. I say the Panthers are going to resign him. They're going to give him a 2 year contract more than likely, because they don't want to give anything too high. But yeah, I could see him going back. Cam Newton, no. Hassan Reddick, yes. I'm saying yes to Hassan Reddick. This man is the heart and soul of Carolina's defense. He signed a 1 year, $6 million contract with them in the off season, and this man went the fuck off this season for Carolina. But yeah, I think Hassan Reddick is going to be back with Carolina, and I think it's going to be more than a year, $6 million. I think it's going to be more like a $4 to $5 million deal. Here we go with this bullshit again, dude. Okay, cool. There we go. All right. Okay, I'm not really seeing any more big names on there. All right, let's go to Chicago now. Chicago, Allen Robertson, I talked about it earlier. He's not going to be resigned there because of one reason. Why would they resign him to why would they resign him if if they fucking if he didn't get the majority of the passes? Akeem Hicks, I'm gonna say yes. If they let Akeem Hicks walk, that might be the single-handedly dumbest thing Chicago has ever done in their entire existence. This man is a absolute beast. He is the heart and soul of the Bears defense. And if the Bears somehow let Akeem Hicks walk, that's going to be absolutely crazy. He's 32 years old, but I say he still gets about a 3-year contract, 4-year contract. And he don't know. Jimmy Graham. When the fuck did Jimmy Graham go play with the Bears? I feel like yes, this man is gonna get re-signed, but even if he doesn't, um, um, even if he doesn't get re-signed by the Bears, Jimmy Graham's gonna play somewhere. I feel like this man's gonna play football until he's like 45 years old, 47 years old, somewhere in there. You know what I'm saying? Like it's gonna be a crazy amount of years before he still retires. Um. Oh, here's Grant, who caught a lot of passes this year as well. I'm gonna say they're probably gonna re-sign him. Pat O'Donnell, maybe. Um, Marquise Goodwin. I say yeah, they might re-sign him as well. I don't know. I never seen Goodwin play that much. Um, with Chicago this year. Um. Yeah, I know, man. That's what I'm saying. Jimmy Graham's never gonna go away, bro. That man plays every single time. He does, and he's not even a starter either, man. They let him rest for so long. And he comes in every now and then. But yeah, I agree with you, Nick. I thought he was retired too, and I seen that, and I'm like, what the fuck? When the fuck did when the fuck did Jimmy Graham start playing for them? All right, CJ Uzama. Yeah, this man is going to be re-signed. I'm telling you that now. He got a 3-year, $18 million deal with them last time. Um, in 2019, and he's gonna most certainly get that again after the playoff run that he had. It really sucks that CJ Uzama could not play in the playoffs. Otherwise, we may have seen a different outcome in that game. I mean, playing the Super Bowl. Otherwise, we may have seen a different outcome in that game. Maybe Cincinnati would have won it. But I say they're going to give him at least a 5-year contract worth more like $50 million. This man deserves it. He is a beast. Yeah, it sucks that he tore his ACL, or whatever the fuck he did, towards the end of the season. and couldn't play. Or in the playoffs, I mean. No. Eli Apple. I'm really interested in seeing if they're gonna even resign Eli Apple. So many people are trashing him. Wait, are you sure about that? Hang on, let's go see. Did he really? Oh, okay. Wow. That's interesting. I thought he was out. When the hell did he play? I didn't even see him out there, to be honest. All right, let's see. Hang on. Where the fuck is he at? CJ was on there, he is. Yeah, he did, but that's why I didn't see him out there because he was barely out there. He had 2 receptions on 2 targets, 11 yards. Yeah. So you are right. He did play, but he barely played any. Yeah. Anyways, I think he's going to be resigned. If Cincinnati doesn't, they're stupid. Cleveland now. All right. We're waiting on some big time name free agents to pop up here. Javon Clowney. Yeah. I think if he wants to, I think Javon Clowney is gonna get re-signed. Yeah, he is really good. CJ Uzama is. Yeah, I 100% agree with that. Javon Clowney, he's really good. I believe he is going to be re-signed. Um, I think he is going to be re-signed by Cleveland if they want to. I was going to hide it for you, but you got it so close. Yeah, man, it's so fucking annoying when they come in here and do that. Anyways, Chris. Okay, I'm really interested in seeing this one. David Nijoku. All right, David Nijoku. He got a 4-year, $9 million deal with the Browns. Hang on, let's go see. What the hell did his stats look like? Not that. The only thing I'm saying is if they don't trade him, that's going to kind of be really stupid on them. Because why would you have not traded him? Okay, so David Njoku, he 2021 season stats was he had 36 receptions for 475 yards and 4 touchdowns. And he is how old is he? He is 25 years old. Okay. So he's actually younger than me because he was born in July and I was born in May. Okay. Dude, that's very interesting. Yeah, I'm going to be really interested in seeing what happens with David Njoku this year. So he signed a 4-year, $9 million contract with Cleveland, and nobody's waiting to join. Okay. Not that. I don't know. I don't know. I'm not gonna determine anything on him right now. What do you guys think? Is David Njoku coming back? I'm really interested in seeing what Van Rish records are. He's 26. Dude, Van Rish is only 26? Hang on, bro. That cannot be right. Bro, if Van Rish is only 26, I say fuck that. We lit we lit Bruh, he is. He was born February 8th of 1996. So he just turned 26 too. Bruh. No, fuck that. Fuck that. No. Dang. Dude, no. Vanders is 26. Dude, nah, nah. Yeah, nah. I say if Dallas lets him go, New England drops Dante Hightower and we go get Van Der Esch. That's what I'm saying. If they let Van Der Esch walk, we gotta go get Van Der Esch. We need a middle linebacker because Dante Hightower is just too old, man. He's not getting it done these days. He's the whole reason we got smacked in the mouth by the Bills. All right, Kyle Fuller. Wait, Kyle Fuller's okay. He signed a 1 year, $9 million deal with the Denver Broncos. Yeah, I'm gonna say nah. He doesn't return. Melvin Gordon, yes, he does. Buyer, Callahan, yes. Kareem Jackson, maybe. Teddy Bridgewater, no. I'm gonna say now. I'm gonna go out on a deep end limb and just say now that if that well actually it's not a deep end limb because it's gonna happen. Denver's gonna go all in for a quarterback this season. No matter who it is, Russell Wilson, um, Rodgers or um um fucking what's his face? The Deshaun Watson. I don't see Gordon coming back. Yeah, I 100% agree with you, Nick. He Williams is a stud. Um, but what I'm saying is I think Williams, like you're saying, Javonte Williams is gonna be the starter, but you could have Melvin Gordon as a second backup. Hang on, let's see. How much did Melvin Gordon even get paid that season? Melvin Gordon. Gordon got a 2 year, $16 million. See, if you could sign him to another 2 year, 16 million, 3 year, $16 million, or a 3 year, $20 million deal, I think that's fair. I think Dimmer would do that. You know, um, hang on. NFL salary. Okay, 2022. Okay, so the Dolphins are the highest with 63 million. Jaguars are second highest with 59, Bengals 57, Chargers 56, Jets 48, Broncos 38. See, the Broncos are a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The sixth highest team, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The sixth highest team, um, the sixth highest team. So I could easily see them resigning them. Okay, so the Colts with 37, Seahawks with 36, Commanders with 31, Steelers with 31, Bears with 28, Browns with 25, Lions with 22, Eagles with 21, Raiders with 20, Texans with 17, Panthers with 16, Ravens with 8, and the Patriots with 8. Why? Why does the Patriots only have $8 million to spend? We are not going to be able to sign nobody. 3 million, 3 million. Cardinals are over. 49ers are over. Bills are over. Titans are over. Falcons are over. Giants are over. Vikings are over. Rams are over. Cowboys are over. Packers are over. And the Saints are definitely over. My God. How is the Saints $75 million down? Bitch, Michael, we already know this. The only thing I don't understand is how the fuck does the Dolphins have 63 million to spend? That makes no sense to me. All right. Anyways, my point is, if Gordon does, this is my thing. Okay, I'm agreeing with Nick to some standards. I don't see Gordon. Okay, yeah, I already read that. I don't see Gordon coming. I mean, I do see Gordon coming back. But if what you are saying is true, Nick, and Gordon doesn't return, I think with Gordon only being 28 years old, he could go to the Dolphins, which then therefore slims up the people that they have to go after. Because I thought that that was who the that's who I thought Miami was going to go after in the back half of the draft was a running back. Um, all right, let's see. Packers wide receiver. All right, Devonte Adams. Okay, I'm gonna go and say this one way or another. I could see that. Yeah. Yeah, I think if he doesn't go back to Denver, he's probably going to end up going to Miami, and which then therefore solidifies Miami needing a running back. Um which is who I had them taking in at the back half of the first round because they have the 28th pick. Hang on, let's see. Okay, so one is Jacksonville, which we already knew. Two is Denver. I mean Detroit. Three is Houston. Four is New York. Five is New York Giants. Six is the Carolina Panthers, New York Giants again, Atlanta, Denver. The New York Jets is at 10. The Washington Commanders are at 11. The Minnesota Vikings are at 12. Cleveland Browns are at 13. Baltimore is at 14. 15 is the Philadelphia Eagles. 16 is the Philadelphia Eagles again. 17 is the Los Angeles Rams. 18 is the New Orleans Saints. 19 is Philadelphia. 20 is Pittsburgh. 21 is New England. 22 is Las Vegas. 23 is Arizona. 24 is Dallas. 25 is Buffalo. 26 is Tennessee. 27 is Tampa. 28 is Green Bay. 29 is Miami. And 30 is Kansas City. And then 31 is Cincinnati. And then 32 is Detroit via the Los Angeles Rams. So what I'm saying is this. I seen Miami taking a running back here at 29, right? Okay, hang on. Let's exit it out of all this. I seen the Miami Dolphins taking a running back here, right? But I don't see that now if they get Melvin Gordon. All right, let's look at a mock draft real quick. We're gonna look at a mock draft. Hang on, you know what? We're gonna look at a mock draft with trades. Trades, yes. Okay. CBS Sports. All right, let's see what we got. Round one, he has Evan Neal. Okay, that's actually who I have going one overall too. Is Evan Neal. Two is Aiden Hutchinson. Okay. Three is Kyle Hamilton. Wow, that's really high for Kyle Hamilton. He has the Jets. Hang on, does he have a trade going on here? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Neal is, in my opinion, Evan Neal is the only good option at one. Because I feel like you definitely need to bolster that offensive line up around Trevor Lawrence. Okay, he has Kyle Hamilton going three. That's crazy. I do not have Kyle Hamilton that high, but trust me, that man is a fucking beast, dude. I watched tape on Kyle Hamilton. He is a really good player. Derek Stanley Jr., he's actually my favorite cornerback coming out of the draft this year. They have him going at four. Okay, that's interesting. Anumwa, I think is how you pronounce his name, and he's going five. I could see that. Kenny Pickett to the Carolina Panthers. Dude, why could I actually see that? I've never thought about that until just now. Rough inning for the Bengals. Still proud of them. Yeah, me too, Connor. Don't feel down about yourself, man. To be honest, I think they kind of cheated. No way Pickett goes that high. Really? Really, Nick? You don't see Pickett going at six. I could see that. I have okay, this is my question, Nick. All right. You don't see Pickett going that high, right? Who do you see going at six? Because I have a quarterback going there as well. I don't know if it's necessarily Pickett, but yeah, I definitely have a quarterback going at six. I'm excited for Saturday. Why are you excited for Saturday, Michael? It's probably gonna be something random, nothing to do with okay, who the hell did they trade with? I mean, who the hell was the trade? Okay, so they have the edge going out. Okay. Grant Wilson. Okay, I have that again. Ohio State. I have him going there. Okay. Malik Williams, quarterback out of Liberty, going at 11 to Washington. Wow. That is crazy. All right, what are we all thinking? I think the Panthers should trade down because no quarterback is really outstanding this year, and they would be reaching at yeah. But what if you trade down? But what if you trade down? Um, what if you trade down? The Bengals will be back in the Super Bowl sometime in Joe Burrow, carry Mark. Yeah, I think they could be. Um, I'm not trying to talk crap about either one of the teams, but I think this year's Super Bowl, um, like I think Cincinnati should have been there because they played their heart out. But I feel like the Rams like phonied their way in. You know what I'm saying? Like what I'm trying to say is I do not see the Rams going back next year. I could see the Bengals going back next year, but I don't think it's gonna happen either. But I could see that happening. But there's only like three teams that need a quarterback in the top 15. Yeah, that's true. Hang on, let's go through it. Let's see. Okay. So Jaguars do not need a quarterback. The Lions do. The Texans do. So that's two right there. The Giants do not. Carolina does. That's three. They do not. They do. That's four. And that's five. Yeah, okay, you're right. There's only 5 teams. There's only like there. Oh, okay. You said 3. Yeah, I counted 5. So here's my 5 that needs quarterbacks. The Lions need a quarterback. The Texans need a quarterback. The Panthers need a quarterback. The Broncos need a quarterback. And the Washington football team needs a quarterback. Lions and Texans don't need an immediate quarterback right now, though. They could get something in the later rounds. See, that's my problem. I don't know, man. I don't know. I feel like, see, this is my thing. Okay, hang on. That's my thing. Okay. Uh, Hang on. No, I want to look at just the damn quarterbacks, bro. Okay, fuck it. You know what? Okay, here's my top 5 quarterbacks, right? And this is my top 5. Golf isn't terrible. And yeah, but see, my thing is this, okay? Here's the top 5. One of the teams is going to get Russ or Rogers. Yeah, that's true. I guess it's all gonna be a set and watch game. Um, to see who all gets who. But this is my thing. Okay, here's my top 5. So it's Pickett, Matt Corral, um, uh, um, fuck, what the fuck is his name? The dude that they had going to Washington, um, Malik Williams, Matt Corral, I already said. Hang on, hang on. Okay, I know how to do it now. I know how to do it now. A 2020 2022 draft simulator. Okay, there we go. Okay, here we go. This is how we're going to do it. All right, I'm going to read off my 5 QBs to you. This is what I'm saying. All right, hang on. Where the fuck do you see? Start draft. Okay. All quarterbacks. Okay, this is my top 5. Sam Howell, Malik Williams, Ritter, Malik, or Matt Corral, and Pickett. That's my top 5, right? What I'm saying is, okay, that's my top 5, right? If any of these teams, let's say Houston and the Lions, right? They trade out. They say, we don't need anyone. They trade out, right? Or they take someone else. If it comes to later rounds and none of these are left, I don't think any quarterback out of this draft is worthy of taking after these 5. These are the only 5. And let's be honest, they're not that good. Do you think the Bengals need a new offensive line? Yes, 100%. 100%. Corral, Williams, Pickett, how? Oh, really? Wow. I've never even heard of that dude that you just named. Yeah, see, my top 5 is Matt Corral. I agree with you on that. Malik Williams is 2. And then I have I would go Corral 1, Pickett 2, Malik Williams 3, Ritter 4, and then I have Sam Howell 5. Come on, Bobo. Come on. He led the college in passing yards this season. Really? Wow. I didn't even know that. Okay, hang on. I'm going to look up this dude. Okay, this is who you're talking about, right? Bruh. He's out of Western Kentucky, too. Bruh. That's wild. Yeah, but see, the thing is the reason why I'm saying he's not going to go that high as where you have him, Nick, is because where he played for Western Kentucky, they're going to question did he really have competition? All right, so he PFF on the big board ranking, he's ranked 99. He's 6'1", 220. And his hometown is Texas. The bottom line, they're predicting him to be taken in the 4th round. Yeah. Can you say hi to everyone? He won't go high. I'm saying, think he's in the top 5 best quarterbacks. Yeah, I could definitely see why you're putting him there. I really could. I could definitely see why you're putting him there. All right, let's see. Where did they got Wandell at? 90? Wow, that's disrespectful. Okay, on PFF's big board ranking, he's 90. He's 5'11", 185. He's a junior. He's a junior, right? Dude, the Rondell Robertson, in my opinion, is a beast. All right, let's see. Who the hell do they got on wide receivers? Okay, Drake London is 1. Garrett Wilson is 2. James Williams is 3. Chris Olave is 4. And Traylon Burks is 5. Bro, that's disrespectful. In my opinion, out of all 5 of these, the only dude that was interesting to me outside of Drake London was Burks. Burks is a fucking beast, man. If you all have not watched tape on that man, go watch it. I didn't even know who Burks was until I watched tape on that man. He is a beast. New England, oh man, I would love for New England to get him. I like Robertson. Yeah, Robertson's real good, man. I had a lot of fun calling the games with him this year. Okay, so that's gonna be interesting though. Okay, this is my thing though. Okay, Nick, this is my thing though. Okay, so Jacksonville's at 1, right? It says on team needs, their number 1 need is a wide receiver, right? Their number 1 need is a wide receiver. Do they take a receiver at 1, or do they take offensive line at 1? Because they have both needs. Because they have both of them as needs. Really? Bro, these people that you're naming, I feel like is I don't know though, but could you see a receiver going at 1? Because with this class, how big and lengthy it is? Nah, I don't see that. Yeah, especially with the depth in this class. If there was one single individual one, if there was one individual one that you could see, Michael, who the hell did you hide? Oh, that person. Okay. Thank you. Thank you very much for hiding them, Michael. But anyways, if there was like one in particular wide receiver that you could not pass on, then I could understand them taking a wide receiver. But the wide receiver class is really good and really deep. Yeah, that's exactly what I was about to say. Yeah, it's really good and it's really deep. There isn't just one wide receiver that you can pinpoint outwards, you know. Um okay, so PFF's big board ranking. He's at 85. He's 6'2", 205. Bruh, I might actually have to go watch tape on David Bell. I've never watched him. Is he really good, Nick? Yeah, I haven't seen him play. All right, but anyways, guys, I am about to go ahead and get off of here so we can run and get some food. But guys, next podcast, as you could have guessed, um, as you could have guessed, in podcast episode 5, we're going to be doing the first of many to come, mock draft 1.0. And I want Nick and I want everyone else to get on here outside of Michael because Michael doesn't know shit about football. I want everyone to get on here and I want us to participate in the mock draft. Let me know what you're thinking, who would you have taken and all that stuff. So Nick, I want you on the podcast next week. Oh, really? Yeah, I'm gonna have to watch that. But yeah, thanks to everyone for joining. I'll try to be there. Okay, cool. Sounds good. Instead of doing it on Thursday like we have been, next week's podcast, episode 5, is gonna be on Saturday night down at my dad's. I'm gonna do it at 8:00 at night. We're gonna be doing episode 1. I mean, we're gonna be doing the mock draft 1.0 next week. But yeah, I'm gonna be doing it on Saturday instead of Thursday down at my dad's. But anyways, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and get off of here. I love you guys so much, and I'm out. Oh yeah, by the way, I'm about to go get Indian food, and I'm gonna be uploading it on NFL Boy Games tomorrow. Michael, just so you know. All right, anyways, I'm out of here, guys. Peace. Thanks to everyone for stopping by.